probably better gone for some banshees with like a shield, so I'm unable to ensnare him. And notice that he used death back. I always do that as well on level 4 Death Knight. Um, just so nice to have and as a backup plan. And these skeletons are very annoying. And I sent my TC away to buy some more items and get myself a dispel, I think. Oh no, I didn't. It's maybe a little mistake here because I could have easily taken care of all these skeletons. And I'm chasing out the Death Knight. I'm using the wave, and bam, there it goes. And I don't have any healing on my Blade Master, so I decided to TP out ASAP. His Lich King came back, so I was afraid to get um, nuked as well. And these two raiders, why am I keeping them out here? It's because my heroes were pretty low, especially my Blade Master, and I didn't want him to run into the middle of the map to the fountain without me knowing it and maybe losing a hero to a Nova or something like that. So I will be able to ensnare the Lich King and have some more time in the middle for my army to heal up. So I'm also adding a Spirit Lodge because, I went tier 3. I was like, okay, I can maybe go for some Master Shamans. And I was doing a little bit of scouting here with my raiders and just checking what he's doing. And with the ensnare, you can have a little bit of vision. So I just did that in order to be able to see a little bit longer what he's up to, what he's doing. And I was noticing that he was not actually putting back his main, but he is putting up his graveyard. Um, for the rest, he's just producing more and more ghouls. And I was like, okay, I need a new expo because this gold mine was running empty. And right here, the gem comes in very handy because I bought it earlier at the item shop. Um, and so now my Blade Master turns level 6, and I have another spot to expand on. And you'll notice that I'll send a peon to it as well, but it's not actually really necessary to send it. But how should I say? Um, I mean, I'm going to send it, and it's going to be standing there, but I'm not actually expanding right away because I, on that moment, was using my resources for other purposes, which were more important at that time. So I'm just gonna creep the item shop here because I was like, okay, I don't have a teleportation scroll, and meanwhile my Torrent Chieftain will probably be level 6. And while I was doing that, he was like, okay, for the first time in this game, I'm gonna be the one attacking him. And he was going for my burrows and doing it quite effective because you'll notice that I'll be in red with food wise. And I just put the peons and burrows doing a little bit of damage. Meanwhile, I switched to Wyvern as well because he didn't have any anti-air. And you'll notice that my Thorn Chief needs one kill to go level up. And I'm focusing this Necromancer here. And it dies just before he TPs out and just when I TP in and my TC reaches level 6. So that was a nice thing to have. So here's the peon standing there just in case he's needed. And yeah, for the rest, I'm just gonna finish it off right now, I think. I made some more defenses, added 2 more towers because this expansion became a lot more important to me while this gold mine ran out. As well, I added those spikes since he was basically only going for ghouls. And you'll notice that I'll send my hero down here as well because I noticed from earlier that he wanted to expand here. And I noticed right now that he actually did create an expo, and I'm gonna be taking care of it. So he's going to tech back up to tier 2 on his expansion, and I'm just gonna take care of the expo, and I'm not sure, I'm not gonna get that Death Knight, I believe. No, he's actually gonna shop up 2 health scrolls and maybe some more health potion, and wham, back to his base just in time before I arrive. And for the shamans, I was like, yeah, fuck those. I might do it later. I was like, I want to expand, but I'm in low upkeep, so I'm not getting much resources. So here comes a fight. I didn't know if he had Dispel, so I didn't use all the Talisman of the Wild at once. Blade Storm going off, and he's actually pretty well in defending. He used the Hell Scrolls, but obviously the wave was just too strong. But he did a very good job on controlling his heroes, being able to heal them up constantly. And he was using Dark Ritual on his acolytes with the Lich King to take care of all those Wyvern. And I actually had to be very careful here, but I simply didn't do that enough. And Deathback's so annoying, like I told you before. And the Raiders they were a big part in this thing, taking care of those heroes, because obviously you just can't chase them down that easily. And one other thing, you always have to upgrade Pillage when you're going for Grunt Raider, obviously, because it probably gave me quite a bit of gold by attacking, for example, that Necropolis and the altar all the time. And this is just so annoying. You're chasing him down, and he always gets away, uses Deathback, and he has two towers and a Fiend and a Lich King hitting all my units. You'll notice that my entire army at this point is gone, and all I have is my two heroes, and he still has some mana, but he just barely didn't have enough for another Death Coil on the Lich King. So two more raiders pop out, I believe, or one. And I decide, okay, his Death Knight is too fast for me. I'm just gonna chase down his fiends. And this one raider I had, he gets focused down by the Death Knight. I think he might have decided to maybe, it would have been a better thing to use Death Knight on a fiend instead of using Death Coil on that raider, because obviously more raiders are coming. Like here and there, the Death Knight goes down. End of the game, he leaves, and well, that is basically um, an end to this audio commentary as well. One thing I do have to tell you people is that my initial way of saving this audio commentary is by streaming it and then just uploading the VOD to the replay, meaning that I'm gonna have to wait a little bit now because I'm obviously on my other PC. I'm checking how far the stream is, and it's way behind because it's always stopping. So I'm just gonna be silent for a while, and I'm gonna stop as soon as I'll notice that the stream on the website has been finished. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna upload it as soon as it's done saving, and who knows, maybe until next time. See ya.